The Tangenetic podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangenetic Might Play for August 2024.
Yay!
But first up, as always, Swoosh, John Doe, what'd you play?
I went down on a nostalgia trip and started playing some Cult of the Lamb again. That was very fun.
Good choice, good game.
I really enjoyed it. I did have to Kool-Aid my entire cult at one point because they became very temperamental and was ruining my game. So that was entertaining.
Was it you who had the group who all became elderly and had a cult problem with elderly people dying?
Yeah, no, it's like overnight, I went to a dungeon run, came back, everyone's old now, and they hate it because they're all old. It's like, alright, I'm gonna make a bunch of poisoned meals, just leave them here. Don't eat them, wink wink, and then walked away. And then suddenly I had a new thriving cult. It was amazing. But yeah, no, like, apart from that, I was playing Dead Island 2, and I started out really enjoying that game. And then it got worse and bad to the point where one of the DLCs, the one where you're at the music festival, I got all the way towards the end of it. So almost done. At which point, I'm going to the last boss fight. Go in, it slaps a fucking multicolor rave-like filter on top of everything, warbling effects around the sides, and then you have to go through the entire event, get to the final stage, which, by the way, is in an active rave, and then fight the thing over and over again. It's a long boss fight. I had to stop because I felt like I was about to have a fucking seizure. And it's like, yep, nope, can't do this. I'm going back to the main story. This is fucked. And even then, the main story wasn't overly great.
So I played Dead Island 2 as well, and yeah, like, all of the plot of that game is in, like, the last 30 minutes. Like, that's where the game gets good plot-wise.
Yeah.
But it's the last 30 minutes before the game's done.
Yeah. You can breeze through.
I mean, like, done. Not like there's DLC that continues this story. Like, it's over.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The last 30 minutes of 12 hours of playtime.
Yeah, how long
I wouldn't even
play
say
Dead
that.
Island
Like, I'm
for?
pretty sure I could have finished it a lot faster. But I'm one of those people in that kind of game where I just find every area I can and try and find secrets because I avoid the main plot. But yeah,
it took me 22 hours to finish.
Yeah,
and I would say a good
21
half
and a
of that.
half hours were
yeah.
Yeah, I would say a good 20 fucking words are not working right now. A good half of that experience was pretty meh.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, like, it's all still entertaining. I liked killing most of the zombies. But then they started bringing in elemental variants of different creatures, different types, which means all of the add-ons for your weapons become completely useless apart from the extra base damage one.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I have cool fire spear, that's awesome. But randomly in this pack of zombies, one of them is just fire immune.
Yeah.
Cool, that wouldn't be a problem if it was like, oh, I'll just switch to this electric knife, except that one's immune to electricity.
Yeah.
And it just gets worse. Eventually, having elemental weapons is a liability.
What annoys me most with them, because everything eventually has a negation against one kind of thing or other. Even if you, like, get the armor off them and stab them in the face with a pointy end of a spear, it does no damage at all.
The firefighters were the worst.
Yeah. They're immune to...
So the firefighters are immune to all elemental damage.
Yeah.
Even if you knock their helmet off and are hitting their bare head, it still goes immune.
Yeah. It's not great. I don't like it.
So bad.
That just sounds frustrating.
And I don't like their elemental variant of the acid spitter.
Yeah. Because
it's way too much damage. It's a fire variant. It shoots a fireball. It's got a huge blast area and it sets you on fire, which is so much damage.
It's ongoing damage after that as well, because it's got a dot on it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, the dot lasts for ages.
Yeah.
And like, you can't do something like, I'm gonna roll and cut the time down. It just hurts for ages. That was so annoying.
They are horrible.
there's a point in the game where you just stop fighting the zombies.
Yeah, no, I needed certain parts to make certain upgrades. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm never going to use these upgrades like for anything because they're useless without elemental effect. So I just started running around them.
I mean, like, I decided to check my nostalgia, because the whole time I was playing, I was like, God, I just want to play the original Dead Island again. I did. Guess what? It's a lot more fun!
Yeah.
And it costs less, too!
I just fucking hate zombies as an enemy archetype. In a first-person shooter, they're just... I don't enjoy playing against that enemy type in games.
They are very overused nowadays. Like,
it's not as bad as like the peak of zombie enemy games.
Oh, where every game had a zombie survival mode.
But yeah, I don't know. It usually it's like, oh, there's zombies. I'll find something else to play. Thanks.
Yeah.
Look, this game wasn't that bad.
It started off
wasn't
strong.
Good either.
Like the only thing kept me going through the second half of the game was the storyline. Because I was kind of invested, and I wanted to see certain people get their comeuppance. But...
And then they don't.
Yeah, which is the other infuriating fucking thing. But, yeah. That's what I played. How about you, John Doe?
I went through... I recently had another crack at Diablo 4, just because I wanted to turn my brain off and kill things. Which
Very fair.
was fun. Slowly chipping away... Like, I've opened up the whole map, and now I'm just going through each of the dungeons just because there's nothing else I really want to do. It's just something to turn my brain off to.
It's fair.
But other than that, Dragon's Dogma 2, I've been dumping a bit more time into that, and I'm still not out of the first area. I'm still just mucking around, having fun, killing everything repeatedly, and really enjoying it.
I've run into So I've also played Dragon's Dogma 2. Hell, I think I'm the one who kind of convinced you to pick up Dragon's Dogma 2.
It was on my wish list, but it was like, oh yeah, I'll maybe one day, and then
I got it at launch, and I've been letting it get fixed, so I can go play it now.
It's in a pretty good state now.
Yeah,
I would recommend.
I've loaded it back up. It's pretty good.
The problem I've run into is I've run into an annoying position where I got to the big final boss fight, and I beat the dragon. Because, I mean, that's the goal of the Dragon's Dogma games. And then I found the real ending, which is a lot more game. So, I'm in the post-game, where you're playing the real ending.
Yeah.
And it suddenly slapped me with a pile of busy work in the middle of this really climactic position, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do busy work right now.
The world is ending, but could you go get me, 3 sheep real quick?
Well, the problem is, in the game, at the point I'm at, I need to evacuate. I'm not going to say why, so I'm not going to spoil for John Doe. A bunch of towns to another place.
Yeah.
I only went to the 2 major towns in the game. I never met the dwarves, I never met the elves, I never found the other town. But I still have to evacuate them.
Oh, okay.
So, I went to the elven town. None of the elves speak English. I haven't done any of the quests to know how to speak Elven. So I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? I don't understand.
See, my goal for that game is to avoid the main quest for as long as possible, and then just turn up like the massively overleveled tank I will be and ruffle stop a dragon.
I kind of assumed the game would take me to the elves and the dwarves at some point in the plot.
Apparently
but it doesn't. You can completely get to the post game without ever running into them.
That's amazing.
So now I have to go and find them, and I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Like I said, I found the elves, but I don't know where anybody else is, and try and convince these people I don't know to evacuate their homes.
So, hi everyone, you should leave. Like, who the fuck are you?
Pretty much. It's really weird.
I didn't realize going through it. Like I've well over leveled the area that I'm at. I didn't realize I had to go through and rehire new pawns because the ones you hire don't level with you.
Yeah.
So I was going through an area wondering why a pawn was doing nothing when I'm like level
Carrying.
18, 19 until I looked at it and that pawn is to level 2.
Yeah.
That's why it's not doing anything. And I thought, right, I'll replace that pawn with another one. And suddenly it's like, holy shit, there is damage everywhere.
Because they match your level when you get a new one, don't they?
No, it's like a level range that they'll usually appear in.
Yeah.
And it can be a higher than your level. You can also select to find pawns higher than your level, but they cost more rift crystals to bring in.
Yeah.
Any pawn that's your level and lower costs you no rift crystals. Anything that's higher than your level costs you X amount, and it gets bigger the higher the gap.
Yeah, I picked
if
the game
you
up.
Search for a friend's pawns, they cost 0 rift crystals.
Oh.
And some of them
are you the
very
one
high.
who's... Have you been stealing my pawn?
Yes, I have.
And guess who's going to start...
Every time I get... That pawn runs around with so much fucking gear.
So what it's saying is I need to start stealing Seth's pawns as well. Great.
I don't care what's in their inventory. Like, they walk around, they pick up so much shit. And
Well, that's because that pawn is designed to do gathering, so it always collects up all of the healing herbs and materials for you.
I somehow I've run around with 3 pawns that all have that. So it's like, here's the thing. It's like, just fucking shut up.
It's like
I know, right?
But then how do I always end up over encumbered?
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed that there isn't an option in that game to, like, turn off the pawn dialogue.
Or at least lower the amount
Or
of times they...
just turn off the here's the thing dialogue. Like, they still have some conversations like, oh, congratulations, we beat the boss. I beat the bad thing. Yeah, excellent, cool. I just don't want to keep listening to, here's a thing. I've got a thing.
The one that annoys me way more is I've had a thought. Our entire party is made up only of women. Isn't that a thing? I know. I made the character, I made the pawn, and I hired the pawns. I know! Shut up!
I'm aware, for fuck's sake! But that does remind me of another thing from Dead Island 2. Did you end up turning off those fucking, like, tool tips that kept popping up and taking up half the goddamn screen?
Oh, God, yes.
I turned those off, only to realize that if you pick up anything, it no longer gives you the prompt to open it. So, any of the, like, the letters or the other, like, artifacts you find... And I liked reading them because they were fucking interesting. It's like people midway through a zombie apocalypse. It was fun. Yeah, that doesn't show up anymore. The only way for that to appear is to have that thing turned on. And then it keeps telling me, this is how you block. Like, I'm aware of how to block.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, obviously you don't, because you keep getting hit.
No, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Like, maybe it's just being really shitty. He's like, fuck, this guy's bad. We should just tell him how to block again.
Every time you get hit 10 times, it gives you the block prompt again.
I was very much a run headlong in and potentially die every time. So that happened a lot.
I eventually got a gun that was just like headshot, I'm out.
Shotguns, yeah. But yeah, no, I'll be playing Dragon's Dogma after we finish this off, to be honest. So,
I think I would suggest to you then, John Doe, there's going to be a point where you're going to have reforged an item called the God's Way. Make sure you clear the map before you do the next quest.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. I'm
The
assuming...
next quest after you reforge the God's Blade is to fight the dragon.
Yeah.
And that'll either give you the normal ending or allow you to cross over into post-game. And post-game's where everything gets fucking weird.
Yeah.
So, if you've got some more exploring you want to do, like go find the dwarves and the elves,
I've done
do it
fuck
before
all
you do
main
the
quest. I only do adventure. I only search for shit. That's all I fucking do.
Oh, it's so fun.
I actively
the
run
locations
away.
are great. Some of the vistas are beautiful.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yes.
There's one bit where I was running down an ocean road that goes through a cave system, and you've got the bit with all the stalactites looking out over the ocean. It's like, God damn.
Yeah. It's a very pretty game.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazingly. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Would highly recommend Dragon's Dogma 2, even the bitching I've done.
Look, like we can
I'll
bitch
go
about
back
games
and
we
I'll do the busy work, but I wish I'd already done it.
Yeah.
So, do we want to look at what's coming out next month?
I think we should.
Yes. I like this plan.
All right. So, game number 1. Coming out on the 2nd is...
Yay! I honestly have missed World of Goo so much.
I know.
Like...
So, World of Goo 2 is coming out on the 2nd. The auto purchase.
Yeah.
Auto purchase. I will be playing that game. I absolutely adored the original and have been waiting for way too long to see a second one.
Oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
am
I had,
so hyped.
I had given up hope of ever seeing a second one. I am so fucking hyped for this. And it looks just the same, like
Oh yeah,
same
art
style.
style's the same.
Ah,
Yeah,
and the fluid dynamics for the goo looks interesting. All right, definitely can. So
Right.
I think
Next
this is like an
up.
instant yes from all of us.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was used as an example in our university courses of, like, a quality game.
Oh yeah.
Alright, next up on the 8th.
Ooh, SteamWorld.
So, this is kind of like steampunk robots worms.
Yeah.
Like, you have a certain amount of movement, and then you can fire weapons, and, you know, ricocheting bullets and stuff is, like, a key mechanic, with this, like, kind of fun steampunky robot art style. The first Steampunk Heist was pretty fun, I played it. I'm pretty keen to get onto the second one at some point.
It does look entertaining. I might pick this one up.
It does look really cool. It looks like something I'll play for a little bit, and then... So I'll come back to this, and then probably not go back to it. But it does look a lot of fun.
That happened the first time I played the first Steampunk Heist, and then I eventually did come back to it and played the shit out of it.
Yeah.
If you get into them, they're super fun.
It looks like fun.
Alright, next up is probably the biggest thing that we're looking forward to playing.
Yes.
Coming out
Ooh,
on
yeah.
the 20th. Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, I'm honestly tempted to take like a couple of days off work for this. Like, I might book the Friday and Monday off because I'm keen. This is gonna be.
I mean, every time this game comes up, be it another trailer or we're doing another, another big event shows off a bunch of game trailers, and this shows up, we're like, we're gonna play it.
Oh fuck yeah!
Well, we're gonna play it next month.
Yes, this is gonna be great. I'm keen.
This month, I guess, given air date of this episode.
Yes, but I am hype. I love like the Myth of Monkey. It's very entertaining, and this is like the closest we've gotten to a pure like version of it in a game.
Well, I don't know how pure it's going to be, but it's made by a Chinese studio of a Chinese myth,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting to see their take on it instead of someone else's
Pretty
somewhat
much.
reading of one of the biggest texts that exists.
Yeah. God, it looks
Alright.
gorgeous.
Oh,
It looks so
really,
good.
really does.
Oh,
Every time I see that trailer, it's like, I forget to talk about it because I'm just looking at it going, this looks so pretty.
yeah. Yeah.
You
Like,
just got to make it to the 20th of this month, man.
I
Then
know.
You can finally
And all
play.
the way through the back of my head, it's like, monkey magic.
yeah.
Monkey
Oh, yeah.
magic.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yes. I mean, like, my computer is going to melt running this game, but I'm okay with this.
Oh,
It's
it
a
can
risk I'm
scream
willing to
and be
take.
shitty at me all at once.
Yeah.
This machine is doing it whether it likes it or
Suck it
not.
up, sunshine. It's happening.
Alright, next one coming out on the 22nd.
Okay, I'm actually kind of keen for this one as well.
Yeah, we talked about this one ages ago, and I think you played the demo. This is Tactical Breach Wizards.
I loved the demo. I've replayed it a few times. It's really good. It's so simple, but so much fun.
Yeah. Look, it's just silly and looks fun.
Look, like, you can summon cars and other dumb things. It's just... Ah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I just love the idea of a SEAL team made out of wizards and mages. It's just like, yes.
Like-
It's one of those things where someone suggests it, and it's like, why has no one done that?
Yeah.
The weird thing is, like, one of our D&D games did this exact scenario at one point, and now it's a
Yeah.
game I can keep playing. Like, yes, in.
So, yep, that's on the 22nd.
Keen.
On the 28th, we've got Visions of Mana, which is the newest game in the of Mana series, which has been dormant for quite a while.
It has, actually.
Most people know it for the game Secrets of Mana.
Mm.
But yeah, Visions of Mana is the new one.
It's very pretty looking.
I mean, it's a real old school JRPG looking thing.
Yeah. Look, I always
mean,
loved the style of those.
I mean, like, I do like playing... I mean, we said it every other time we've ever talked about JRPGs. Every now and then, I get a vibe, and I want to play a JRPG.
Yeah.
This one I might end up picking up for when that happens, because, like, it looks really good, and the Mana series is quite good.
Yeah.
So, I don't have any distrust that I'm going to enjoy the experience if I'm in the mood for that.
Yeah. Like, this is going to be exactly what it is on the tin, and I'm okay with this.
100%. Speaking of games that are exactly what they are on the tin, it's coming out on the 29th.
It's a label on the tin, the game.
I'm slightly loath to bring this up because it's such a joke game, but fuck it, I'm going to show you it anyway.
Squirrel with a gun. Yes.
Yeah, Squirrel with a Gun is finally coming out, 29th.
I hate the fact I'm gonna have to get this.
I probably won't. I don't really like these.
I'll wait till it's in a humble
jokes.
bundle or it's a choice in the bundle, and that's when I might play 10 minutes of it.
Or I can pick it up for like $5 in a Steam sale or something like
Yeah.
that. I have no serious interest in this game. The quirkiness does interest me, but not enough for a full price purchase unless it's launching at a very cheap price.
Oh, if it's launching
Yeah.
at a cheap price, I'll pick it up early. But otherwise, I am going to definitely wait for it to lower. But I'm
Yeah.
going to get it eventually.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. When, don't know, but yeah. It's
Okay.
a thing, it's coming out, people have been wanting this thing for ages, so...
It just got to a point in the trailer where he's wearing a tiny bomb suit
Yeah.
so he can pick up mines. Like, god damn it.
It's a bizarre little thing.
Yeah. But fun, quirky, bizarre.
Yeah. And on the 30th, we have the big game for the month, which is Star Wars Outlaws.
Like,
We've all said it, we're not big fans of Ubisoft, we have low levels of trust, I am waiting for reviews.
yeah. I'm waiting for this to actually come out, because there's already some
yeah.
red flags that are appearing.
Particularly in a month where I have other things that I know I'm going to play. I know I'm going to play World of Goo. I know I'm going to play Black Myth.
Yeah.
This is I love Star Wars, but I don't trust Ubisoft to deliver.
No.
Yeah.
So I want to wait.
And which is
see the reviews
really
before I
sad.
play
Like,
it.
Yeah.
a lot of people really want this game and really want it to be good, but the
Yeah.
company producing it is just so shit.
I'm not going to lie. If it was a different company, I'd probably be like, yeah, picking this up.
Yeah.
Let someone else have a swing at the open world Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
bat.
But even the bullshit with the pre-orders and all of that, it's just like, any interest
Yeah.
I had has just been chipped away. Like, just
Yeah.
little bits here and there, and now I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we were hyped for this, and the closer it gets to coming out, it's like, the hype is losing. Can't keep up the effort.
Now, I do have one more game here for you. I have not, for some stupid reason, noted down. I swear to God, I make notes before I do this. But I don't have the date on this one. But I have to show it to you because it looks silly and fun.
Oh. Okay.
I will try and find the date it comes out while you guys...
Gory
Have a
Cuddle
quick-
Carnage. Neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this gives me, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day vibe.
That one's also the 30th, so... I put
This,
it at the
this
right
gives you
place in the
Conker's
video.
Bad Fur Day on bad meth.
Yeah. It looks...
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I mostly went, oh hey, a weird cat on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This had the bad brown acid.
Yeah. But we get to see the trip and have fun with it.
It just looked really silly and, like, I don't know, arcadey, like,
Yeah.
skateboardy
Yeah.
stuff I'm really into. So,
Honestly,
yeah, I saw this and was like, I kind of want.
I think I might pick this up because this just looks interesting. Like,
Yeah. It looks so very early 2000s.
it really does.
Like, do you remember that, it was that Xbox game, Binks the Cat?
Yeah, Nick's
Yeah.
was a
Time
character
vacuum?
on the original Xbox,
Yeah.
an exclusive
It lo-
title to Xbox that disappeared.
Yeah.
Because it was
It looks like it fits in with, like, that sort of game.
Yeah.
Like, we have this kind of, like, attitude character on a board.
Yeah.
It's like that. Nick's, where is he now? It's like,
Yeah.
he's trying to survive. Okay, that's all he's doing. His best.
But like the weird thing is, you're playing this adorable little cat on a flying skateboard. Everything around you is fucked up looking. Like those
Oh, yeah.
unicorns.
Have you gotten to the bit with the Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
I'm annoyed how I'm going to have to get
It's-
that. That looks
It's
like too much
a
fun.
body horror cartoon.
Yeah.
What happens when you cross a Sad-Am cartoon with a horror movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I'm keen for that.
Yeah, I
seems
couldn't
like
let that
fun.
one slip by. Even if I didn't write down the date, it was like, I have to show them, then I'll find the date.
Yeah.
30th, so... Perfect spot in the video, because then we don't have to end on Outlaws, we get to end on this.
Yeah, we can end
Yeah.
on something we have hope for.
So, yeah, that's your lot of games for August. There's might be one or two things that are floating around that might slip through the gate, but I think that's pretty much
A good little
everything
selection. Something
on the
to
note.
look
Good
around for.
smattering of things.
Yeah. Anything you guys are particularly interested in?
I mean,
No,
Monkey.
for those that are interested in it, it's not really an expansion, but it's a new character for Diablo 4 comes out in the next week or so. Or
Yeah.
whenever the fuck it is, if you're interested in that.
I mean,
it
like,
just keeps
there's stuff
popping
like-
up as an ad on my fucking thing. But
And I mean, like, the new WoW expansion comes out
Yeah.
next month. But, like, WoW people are WoW people. You knew
Yeah.
it was coming out.
I mean-
You don't need me to tell you whether or not you were going to buy it.
there's a Guild Wars 2 expansion coming soon.
I think that's still a while out. I don't think that's this month.
Not this month, no, but no, I'm actually very keen for Tactical Breach Wizards. It's a really fun game, and I
think the
don't know
big ones-
why.
I think the big ones I'll probably be picking up are World of Goo, Black Myth, Tactical Breach Wizards, and Gory.
Oh yeah, they're definitely the four I'm probably going to prioritize.
Things like Visions of Mana and Squirrel with a Gun are like, pick them up later when they're on cheap.
Yeah,
But they're definitely interesting. Not going to say they're not at least interesting products.
yeah,
so like for us recording, World of Goo comes out tomorrow, doesn't it?
As of this recording day, yes.
Yeah. So fuck yeah, good.
So by the time this comes out, we'll have already played it.
we were listening back, going, "Fuck, man, if only we knew."
The horrors.
So much go.
The horror.
Alright, that's it. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.